Good morning. Welcome to the Meltdown. Folks, running a little bit late. I just got in the office, not the usual amount of time that I take to bring a show to you. But I do want to touch on some pretty important facts. Um, you're going to see in mainstream media the euphoria over a jobless rate that comes down to 6.7%. Now, I know that you all who have listened know that I've got a serious problem with the way, quote, the government reports information, the banking system, the Eurozone, countries, the, the manipulation of what is told to you is so different sometimes than what happens on a trading floor. Now, like I said, we're going to deal with seeing 6.7% unemployment. 347,000 people walked away from the job market. It was like they vaporized. Poof, they're gone. Folks, 347,000 people. Some were tired. I get that. I've got a good friend, more than an acquaintance, less than somebody I see every day, but literally he took a retirement package from the company because in his mind, he believes that the company is going to continue its mismanagement and file bankruptcy in the next year or two. I don't know if he's right or wrong. I know he is committed enough that he walked away from his career. He's one of the 347,000. But he also took a lump sum payment and he's out and he's gone and he doesn't have to worry about whatever is being done at the highest levels of the company. Certainly, it's a government industry that he walked away from. And the manipulation of the market, people are running back into the bond market. And the euphoria of 2.87% on a 10-year treasury is disgusting to me. That's 0.25%. It's horrible, and it's taxable. New mortgage rules are in place. You don't have to put any money down on a house anymore. Do you think that's the real estate bubble being re-inflated? Not everybody gets to steal their way into retirement. Now, certainly not somebody who put in a career and had a major history with the company. The other people. My concern is that on the front page of a couple of websites, 6.7%, the weak job report, stocks are up. No, they're not. Right now they're trading down and they're going to be volatile. I have said time and time again that I thought the Dow eventually would hit 20,000. The near term may be 17 or 18. Go back a few weeks, you'll hear it in the show. That's the great thing about podcasts and the way Michael does the work. He archives the shows. Now, it's his birthday, so I don't suspect you'll see this show until Monday. But folks, there's no hype, there's no legal or financial advice. It is simple diversification. And anybody can manipulate a situation and make it sound like it's a grandstanding position. I get that. On the expectation of 254,000 jobs being added in the month of December, the number hit 74,000. And there's reason A, reason B, reason C, and economists are going to debate all over the place. You know what? Ben Bernanke's minutes stating that we're going to begin tapering were done inappropriately. Janet Yellen is not at the helm. Her first real Fed meeting will be in March. She takes over the job February the 1st. It's coming pretty quick. So my point in bringing it all up is that if you don't diversify yourself, if you don't see the changes in the rules and what's really going to happen out there, then you're missing the boat. That's what I can tell you. And the Dow is down, the NASDAQ is down, the S&P is down, gold is up. And I love up days. Not because I think it's going to go to the moon. I don't think gold's going to be $1,500 tomorrow. But what I can tell you is that when the paper market is trading in opposition to the physical market, you buy physical. There's not enough metal to cover all of the gold, silver, and platinum positions. And that's a major point of contention. And because of the jobs numbers, the dollar's tanking again, and all the foreign currencies are up with the exception of the Canadian dollar. Oil's back up a little bit, but you can't look at what the old norms were and base it on what the new norm will be. That's my concern. The XAU is roaring. The silver and gold ratio is back under 62 to 1. Platinum's still trading at about a 13% premium. Folks, people are looking at rare coins, older coins. There's something there for everybody. And as I tell you this, that is not to insinuate ever that this is a get-rich-quick scheme. It is wealth protection. You have your lives, and I know outside of the holidays, most people were very focused on their family. For me, it's what you can put back, what you have on the rainy day. And when it's a rainy day and the sky is falling, you open it up and there it is. You settle whatever it is that's on your mind and what you got to deal with. I get that more than anybody knows. But reality is that gold and silver are biblical commodities. They were meant to be something you fell back on. You could trade in widow mites and you could trade in all kinds of different types of coins going back to the Roman Empire. But today, central banks buy gold. Investors buy silver. And then you get the collectivo-vestor who understands what the government was doing when it decided to start making gold and silver again. Build collections, own the key dates, talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about and has some experience and is willing to share it with you. That's what the message is. And so whether you've got $100 or 100,000 or 100 million, folks, there are people that are putting away everything from silver dimes to multi-million dollar rare coins. And it's not for tomorrow, it's for down the road. And this isn't a hype pitch. It's part of the way a company has to advertise. You know, if you're big enough and you do enough business like a grocery store, then you run newspaper ads and you've got billboards. And then, of course, you've got television. And during the holidays, you see more of it. You see the local regional presidents and all kinds of people getting in on the game. This is simple diversification. It's no more complicated than that. I love new coins and I love old coins. And if you're looking to freely get some advice and be able to communicate what your goals and objectives are, then I want to talk to you. 281-548-2646. That's 281-548-2646. Hit option 0, get a live voice. We'll be more than happy to chat with you. Folks, I've got silver and I've got gold and I've got rare coins and I've got knowledge, and I'll share the time to build the portfolio so that you understand why you do some of the diversification that I talk about. And I am one who absolutely believes the stock market will correct again. I believe that the mortgage market will correct again. And if all we're doing is buying another 2 or 3 years, 5 years from now, we'll see gold trading somewhere between $3,000 and $10,000. And if we monetized the U.S. debt to gold, it'd be $600,000. I've heard guesstimates between $200 to $500 an ounce for silver. Today, you buy it for about $23 to $25 because you're buying it physical. That matters. Yes, silver's trading for around $20.25. And if you want to go trade in the futures market, it's 5,000 ounces. You don't get anything but a digital receipt. This is tangible material in your hand. It's the way it should be. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to cut this show short. I may stop back by and put up a Saturday show talking about the results of Friday. This is a show where I just wanted to make sure you all knew that I was out there talking about what's happening right now. And right now, 347,000 people left the job market. The new numbers for January will come out again in about 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll get to see some adjustments, and the government will say whatever the heck it wants to get the response out of the investor community that it seeks. I don't want treasuries. I don't like a return at 2.8 or 3% over a 10-year period. And yeah, that market will trade up and it will trade down, as most do. And whether you're listening to the right side or the left side, or you're taking your position in the middle, there is a fundamental reason why people get concerned over what's going on in the world economy. Currencies are a horrible place to invest yourself. Nothing changed overnight in the mining industry, in the availability industry. Folks, if you don't understand anything else and you're managing millions of dollars, whether it's an estate, whether it's yours, whether it's the company's, you take a position and you understand that over the long haul, it's where you need to be. Anyway, I don't ever get off a podcast, and when I did radio, I didn't get off the radio without thanking Texas Children's Hospital, both the Downs Clinic and the Ronald McDonald House. Now, the Downs Clinic is the Meyer Center, and it's run by Catherine Ostermeyer, and they deal with lots of different disabilities. If you will click on our donation link, it's at themeltdown.com. You can provide the information, name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, social. If it asks that, I don't know that the hospital does. You'll get a receipt for your tithe or your offering, your donation. And of course, those funds go right to the Downs Clinic, to the Meyer Center. The Ronald McDonald House at Texas Children's is on the 4th floor. There are 20 rooms. They house the families that overnight will visit their children, or maybe they were up all day and they just want to come back for a respite. They can rest, relax, watch some TV, take their minds off their concerns, but they also have a room that they can go lay down in and they don't have to leave the hospital. I dealt with the Ronald McDonald House for over 3 weeks when Jason was there a few years ago. It is a blessing. If you can provide a hot meal on any given night, you need to call, please, 832-824-8600. It's 832-824-8600. You can make a tithe or an offering as well, or a donation, but they could really use probably between 20 and 40 meals an evening, servings, to take care of the families that are there. And I love Nancy Allen and her staff. I love all of the people at Texas Children's, the doctors, the nurses, the staff, and of course the volunteers, not just at TCH, but around the medical center, around the world. The kids need us and we need them. This is just a small way to help them. I hope you have a great day. If you need me, you can email me. That's Brett, B-R-E-T-T, @thegoldexchange.net. Have a great day and God bless you. Bye-bye.